Sentinels is a service that gives you a dedicated private connection to AI models. Why is that privacy important? When you send a message to AI, you usually think it's just going back and forth through the data center. But when it gets to the data center, the first thing that happens is that your message is decrypted into plain text and stored in their database. They keep a copy of your original message. And they also keep a copy of the model response. They keep copies of everything. This means they end up storing private data about your business, like internal communications, pricing information, competitive insights, sensitive customer data, and information about your employees. This all creates legal exposure. This data is used for various purposes by employees inside the AI company. Their data is a major target for theft. And really, once it's in their database, who knows how it could be used. The good news is that we can prevent the AI companies from storing user messages by using special hardware. This hardware creates a safe zone where your data is processed while it's encrypted and cannot be accessed from outside. This is called a secure enclave. When you send a message, it is unreadable until it arrives in the secure enclave where it is processed in encrypted form. With Sentinels, your data is hidden from the data center operators and encrypted across the internet. How can you verify that the secure enclave is actually secure? By using attestation. When the enclave is created, the hardware inspects the code and configuration. This inspection is signed by the hardware manufacturer, like NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD, and it's provided to the user as a signed certificate. With Sentinels, you can generate these reports anytime to verify yourself. Now you know how to make sure the AI company can't read your data and anyone else is locked out entirely. Sentinels makes all these threats magically disappear. Your data is processed in a secure enclave that you can verify yourself, giving you peace of mind that your sensitive data is fully protected. Here we'll show you how easy it is to create a secure enclave with Sentinels. This is your dashboard where you can choose from many open source models licensed for commercial use. We will choose a Quen model for this example. We'll just click Create New Session to get started. Then we'll see the session show up in the panel below. When you're ready, you just click to start the session. Sentinels first makes a request for your hardware. Once the hardware is obtained, Sentinels loads the software to configure the secure enclave. Once that's done, the AI model is loaded and the connection is secured. This can take a few minutes, but you are informed of what's happening every step of the way. When your endpoint is ready, the buttons illuminate and you are given a secure URL to connect to your session. Now we'll show you how to connect to your session using a local messaging program. In this case, OpenWebUI, which can run on a single computer or on a server, so an entire office can access the Sentinels endpoint. When we start OpenWebUI, you can see that no models are available. This is because it is not connected to any AI model locally or via the cloud. If we try sending a message, we get these errors. So we'll go into Settings and set up a connection to our Sentinels model. Here we'll input the URL that was just provided by Sentinels. Here we'll input our API key. Then we'll let OpenWebUI search what models are available at this endpoint. When we go back to the chat interface, we can see that the model is found. Now we can successfully send and receive messages. To end the session, you just go back to the Sentinels interface, and you can either terminate the individual session or terminate all sessions with the model if you are running multiple sessions. The system will go through a graceful shutdown process, and you will see the visual indicators that your sessions have ended. Try Sentinels by Integral Business Intelligence to keep your business data private from cloud AI companies.